Omar Ta Satt, greetings to you, Highlight. My name is Bella Isis, and I am an alien in a human body. I have been in contact with my galactic family since September 2021. My origin is in the Pleiades. I am from Alcyone. Until a few days ago, my family members hadn't told me exactly which star I came from. But now I can be more specific about my origins. I am a proud Pleiadian in a human body from the star Alcyone. I am eternally grateful that my friends and my galactic family have finally told me more. They are telling me a little more about my origins, but more and more memories are being unlocked. But today I'm not going to tell you about my beloved Pleiadians, but about another being. Today I have a very special visitor. Yes, I do have visitors. I don't channel directly, but I have the entities right there with me. Most of the time anyway. My contacts are really all different, and some of them reach into the divine realms. I am accompanied by magical beings such as elves, fairies, aliens, dragons, unicorns, and divine beings like God Thor or Goddess Aphrodite. By the way, I have already posted a recording about these two on my channel. Feel free to check it out. They are very energetic and truly magical. I already live with and among galactic beings because I already live in the new world. I live sometimes in 5D and sometimes even in 7D. By the way, 7D is my usual state of consciousness in the higher spheres of the Pleiades. Unfortunately, I have to learn or solve problems in 3D that I can't spare. But then again, I am living in 5D, here among you on Earth in the present time. The world we long for is already here. You just have to look at it from a different perspective. I am not talking about your physical eyes. I am talking about looking with your heart. I share the experiences I have already had in the new world. How do I do this? Well, for one thing, you can listen to me on YouTube, and for another, I'm the author of some truly magical books. But I'm not just a writer. I have actually lived these stories. In the video description, I have written how to find my books. Maybe one of my magic books has a message for you. Who knows? But now it's time to tell you who's with me in my house. I am expecting visitors. All morning long, the legendary being had been trying to motivate me to finally start working with her. But I asked for patience. I still had urgent earthly tasks to complete. Now I'm ready and waiting to see who comes to visit. It's time. The being realizes that her brilliant appearance is now expected. She walks towards me with great elegance. Who am I talking about? You won't believe it, but Goddess Bastet is going to visit in my house on Earth, in our shared timeline, but in higher dimensions of perception. We are in the 5th dimension of consciousness, but still with and among you. The new world is already here, It's just a matter of perception. Goddess Bastet came into my house through my enchanted walk-in wardrobe. I have talked about this fabulously magical wardrobe several times in my Galactic book series. Goddess Bastet opened a portal for herself to visit me, for the original portal has already been closed. I have to leave this house soon, and the enchanted wardrobe has already been closed, so the galactic portal. The goddess therefore gained access to my house and walked elegantly and enchantingly through the beaded curtain into my bedroom. Not finding me there, she went straight to the kitchen, for she could already see me. The goddess now speaks as she walks elegantly towards me. Greetings, my dear. Thank you for already laying out grapes for me when I asked you telepathically. I love grapes. After all, I am a goddess. Grapes are very popular in the world of the gods. I can tell you that they didn't originally grow on Earth, but I can see in you that someone has already told you this. Yes, it's true. The grapes were brought to your planet by aliens. Oh, thank you also for the water you offered me, my love. It's such a pleasure for me to talk to people. I was a very popular goddess in ancient times, and I know that people still like me very much. So I have a gift for your listeners, Belle. I am going to materialize at this very moment for each listener, wherever they are hearing the recording. Maybe I will sit with you on the couch, or I will be next to you as you lie comfortably on your sofa. If you are standing, I'm standing next to you. Feel me, feel my presence. I prowl around you with elegance and pleasure like a cat. I am Goddess Bastet. My appearance is human, but I have a head of a cat. You can imagine it like the sphinx-like race that you humans have as a very special breed on your Earth. I can tell you that this race is galactic. They are particularly wise, high beings. All cats are, but the sphinx cat is even more special in its grace. But I have hair or fur on my head. It doesn't matter what you call it, you know what it means. The rest of my body is human, my arms too. Bella Isis will then describe the outfit I have chosen for today. Dear people, it is a pleasure for me to be here with you, close to you. Close your eyes and feel. Can you see me? I am walking beside you, or I am sitting next to you. Maybe I'm even lying next to you, depending on who I am with. Know that I can see you. How graceful you are. What a beautiful light. You are a beautiful soul, a radiant being. I recognize your divinity, and I'm sure you recognize mine as well. How beautiful you are, beloved human. I ask you to extend your right hand, beautiful soul. Now I'm going to put my hand in yours. Feel me, beloved, beautiful soul. I caress your hand. Close your eyes and feel. Know that I am with you at this moment. I see you. I am with you. I am walking around you like a cat. Lower your arm again. I am still with you. If you have cats, feel free to bring them to this meeting. I love cats. I am blessed with the characteristics of a cat myself. I can communicate with your cat. Some cats can already actively perceive me. After all, animal beings are becoming more and more aware of their divinity, just as you humans are becoming more and more aware of yours. Feel me again, beautiful soul. I will take your hand again. Leave it where it is. Do you feel my touch? Do you feel me wandering around you? I will give you some time now to feel me. Bella Isis continues to speak. I see you, beautiful person, beautiful soul. Oh, thank you, Goddess Bastet, for your divine visit to each and every listener. This is truly a gift to the human world. However, I ask you to remember that giving and receiving should always be in harmony. After the recording, please thank the High Goddess for gracing you with her presence. She has indeed walked through your house, apartment, or wherever you are listening to this video. The goddess is dressed beautifully again today. At the moment, she's standing behind my chair, nibbling on the dark, sweet grapes. She loves this fruit very much. You are also welcome to offer sweet fruits to the goddess. She likes it very, very much. And I can tell you that your fruits will then be enriched with the energy of the goddess. You will then have some enchanted fruit in your home. I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you, Goddess Bastet. The goddess wants me to tell you what she looks like, and then she wants to tell you a little story about me. Well, I'm very curious. She's not telling anything yet. She only said she would. The goddess smiles affectionately. Well, she has already told you her personal appearance. Now I will add her clothes and jewelry. The goddess is wearing a gorgeous floor-length dress that is wonderful decorated. The color is mainly a sparkling dark gray with burgundy, delicate trims and decorations, even borders. In general, this incredibly beautiful dress looks like a medieval or a Renaissance outfit. I wasn't allowed to see the goddess in such clothes before. I have to laugh, but even gods don't wear the same thing every day. Anyway, the middle part is a dirty white with curved, darker ornaments that shimmer magically, and the outer part is this wondrous, sparkling dark gray. The borders and ornaments are burgundy. There is no lacing at the chest. However, this dress is reminiscent of Renaissance or medieval clothing styles. The sleeves are 3/4 long, revealing her velvety skin. Her arms are adorned with numerous chains and necklaces. She also wears precious, sparkling jewelry around her neck. Very pretty to look at. She doesn't have shoes on. She wants to feel the ground with her naked skin. She lifts her dress a little and shows me one of her legs. Goddess Bastet wears numerous anklets on her right foot. Everything sparkles and shines. Her face is discreetly made up in the ancient Egyptian style. She is so beautiful to look at. The goddess is now satisfied with the description. She thinks you can now imagine her appearance. Goddess Bastet motivates people to see everything a little more calmly and to deal with different circumstances in a more playful way. But I won't say more about that. In the first volume of my magic books, I already talked about visits from the high being. The wonderful goddess has now come up behind me and placed her hands on my shoulders. She has had enough of nibbling on the grapes and now turns her attention to me. She gently strokes my neck and upper back and leans down to whisper in my ear. I can feel her beautiful cat head right next to me. The goddess is whispering some very personal words in my ear that touch me deeply. It concerns my current situation in life, which I have actually spoken about in the 4th book. It will be available on Amazon soon. The goddess wants to speak through me again. Well, I'm your friend from higher dimensions. You just forgot. You are very, very close, you and I. Believe it or not, we used to walk together in the Pleiades. In your favorite elven forest that you spoke of so often. You were running around playing catch with the elves, and I was playing with flowers on the floor. The plant spirits like it when you play with them. Of course, I asked them first if they were willing. Well, as your friend, I encourage you. Hang in there, my love. The miracle you so desire is already within your grasp. But you already know that. You are welcome to call me more often if you wish. In the higher dimensions, you and I are actually very, very close. You have just forgotten it until now. In the higher dimensions, you and I are a playful team. I am also very fascinated by your beautiful cat-like nose that you have as a Pleiadian. I am very sorry that you are having such a stressful time in 3D. which is why I whispered words of confidence in your ear earlier. But let me tell you, dear friend, we will both have an adventure in your new home, and you can put it in your book. It may take some time, but I tell you, you will experience a magical event with me. I will now return to my dimension, dear friend. You have a fly in the house. I can hardly stand to chase it. What a joy! But the fly said it didn't want to play with me. What a pity. Yes, I respect that. Well, I will leave you now, my love. I greet the lightworkers again from the bottom of my heart and send my personal words of trust to each and every one of you, right now, in the moment. Oh, thank you, Goddess Bastet, dear friend. Thank you for reminding me of such magical events that I had forgotten through the veil of forgetfulness. I forgot that we already knew each other from higher dimensions. What a joy! I'm eternally grateful. Dear lightworkers, I hope you have been able to feel the truly magical energy of the fabulously elegant and beautiful Goddess Bastet. Oh, I still have to laugh when the goddess talked about the fly in my house. You won't believe it, but the fly hid when the goddess communicated with it. The insect had absolutely no desire to play or be chased, and was so intimidated that it stayed hidden. If it comes out again and is a nuisance, I will ask it to leave my house. Otherwise, my 2 cats could easily hunt it out. No, the fly doesn't want that. It is just asking if that's a nice way of threatening to hunt it. And I just tell that it's not nice to visit or fly into my house without asking first. Yes, it agrees with me. Oh, it's heartbreaking, but it doesn't remember how to get into my house or to come out again. The fly would have forgotten. Phew, Jesus. Well, I will show it the way out. Dear human beings, dear light workers, welcome to reality. It is normal to live with and among aliens or to receive visits from gods. It is normal to communicate with animals and insects. This is the new world. I am already living in the new world. Come with me and let yourself be taken. Open my books and experience what it's like to live in reality already, without illusion. Perhaps we will meet again in one of my books, or in one of my adventures on YouTube. Who knows? If you enjoyed this post, please feel free to share it with as many people as you think should get to know Goddess Bastet. It's best to subscribe to my channel so that you can always be immersed in new adventures. Because I'm already living in the new world and I want to take you with me. With courage and love in my heart, yours, Bella Isis.